All right. All right. What is up, guys? Chat, chat, chat. See how I did a YouTube intro and then I did a streaming intro? As you can tell by the title of the stream, I'm kind of curious. Question: is CeNaT the greatest streamer of all time? See, this is a question that Jinxie posed, and I'm here to debate because I'm gonna make a whole series about this. Because see, growing up, I wanted to be a YouTuber. Nowadays, I want to be a streamer. Now, as a man, I'm not gonna sit here and say, "Oh, CeNaT is the greatest," because as a man myself, I look at him as someone who I aspire to be like, and inspires me truly because this truly is competition. And at the end of the day, you might argue that he's the greatest, but each to their own. Because I believe, just like in music, everyone has their own taste, and I believe when it's my time to shine, I'm gonna bring in my new flavor. I'm gonna be the new sauce. Right now, it's CeNaT's time. It's his time. Give credit to where it's due. And just like I believe in YouTube, you could argue Mr. Beast is the greatest YouTuber, and it's his time. My goal is to someday be good at streaming and YouTube. Ideally, YouTube first, like videos, and then streaming second. But you see, I'm limited right now. But I'm not gonna let my limited resources of no equipment, no money, no nothing, not stop me from posting videos and streaming. But I know that right now it's CeNaT's time, Mr. Beast's time. This question is mainly for you. Now I want you in the comments to give me your top 3 best, not your favorite, the best streamers from the very beginning. Or you could go from the last few years, because everyone has recency bias. You think, oh, CeNaT's the best because he has the biggest. One thing I gotta give CeNaT credit for is, which most of you don't realize, and he brought the Mr. Beastification to Twitch, to his streaming the world. Mr. Beast has his own formula. CeNaT took that formula, but for the streaming. Mr. Beast does it for video format. CeNaT did it for streaming. Now that's my take. To answer the question if CeNaT's the greatest streamer or not, I'm gonna say he's not retired. I kind of look at it like almost like the LeBron and MJ debate. You can argue that LeBron's the GOAT, but he's not retired. You gotta wait for these people to retire, and that's another hard take I have for YouTubers, streamers. Like, you don't know when someone truly retires. I think you have to retire at a certain time, just like a lot of musicians and people who make music. This is a controversial take I have. Many people or you would disagree. A lot of your favorite rappers and musicians and singers, they should have been retired 10 years ago, 5 years ago, years ago. But they don't know when to give it up. Like, hang up the boots. You gotta, as a performer, whether it's in music, videos, streaming, anything, you gotta, just like a job, you retire. And you're a professional, you have to retire too. So to say that CeNaT, I would argue, yeah, he's one of the best, top 5, but the greatest, I would say let him retire. There's still people on the come up. And he I believe is in that category of, when it comes to streaming world, he's up there with Mr. Beast, where there's only so many people that can replicate that kind of style, and he's his own man, his own formula. Not many people can replicate that. It takes so much time, effort, and money to pull that off. And so I think there's tiers, and like the tier list, S tier, in my opinion, I'm still trying to strive to get out the F tier. I believe I'm like around the D tier. I don't really know the whole tier list, but at the end of the day, I know that that's just my opinion. Let me know who's your top 3 greatest streamers of all time, and if you want to include kAI yet, go ahead. I mean, he's not retired yet. I believe someone retires when they've taken a break for more than 2-3 years. I think once you take a break for years, I think not even necessarily a break. I think you have to officially announce retirement. It's kind of funny when someone announces retirement. It's so funny to me when like YouTubers or rappers say, "Oh, I'm done," and then they're not even done. Like, why in the world do you say you retire and you don't freaking